The undulated terrain of Purulia. Annual rainfall in the region varies between 1200 and 1600 mm. But almost the entire rain falls within a span of 2 to 3 months, giving rise to a drought situation in the rest of the year. On the other hand, in the raining months, the heavy rain causes widespread erosion of topsoil. The rocky soil allows very little recharge of the underground water reserve. The long dry season often results in dried up ponds and wells. Tube wells also fail to lift water due to a fall in the underground water table. A very large stretch of land is thus rendered fallow. Only a single crop is possible during the rains. Scarcity of food and work forces able-bodied men and women to migrate to resourceful districts in order to overcome the crisis. Those who stay back face starvation. A large section is caught up in the vortex of loan from moneylenders. Poverty and hunger looms large. DRCSC has been operating in this region for the last 5-6 years to address these issues of food insecurity, scarcity of water, low productivity, seasonal migration, etc. In January 2006, Kerr Kubel Stiftung of Germany supported a project for ensuring food security of the rural poor in Purulia district through sustainable management of natural resources. Shaldiha is a small tribal hamlet about 12 kilometers from Adra. The situation here is no different from the other parts of the district. This was selected as one of the points of intervention. 2 separate farmer groups of men and women were already operating in the area. DRCSC organized training sessions for them on conservation of soil and water, developing nurseries of locally suited crops and trees, and on mixed cropping in fallow land. Separate trainings on effective group functioning were organized for consolidation of the groups. Rainwater conservation and utilizing the stored water for fallow land cultivation was targeted as one of the intervention measures. Accordingly, a pond was excavated in a plot measuring about 1.3 acres. The pond measured 180 feet by 160 feet and it was made 10 feet deep. It was a 3-tier design. In other words, 3 broad steps were made on all four sides to reach the center. These steps would remain submerged in water during the rains. Apart from the rainwater directly falling in the pond, trenches were made to channel the runoff from the forest to the pond. From the bank on all four sides, a trellis was made hanging over the pond for supporting creepers yielding vegetables. In the dry season, when the level of water in the pond fell, vegetables were grown on the steps of the pond. The pond bank was utilized for growing different vegetables, pulse crops like pigeon pea, and seasonal, semi-perennial, perennial, and multipurpose trees.